Mitchell outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Takes it inside. Rebound by Mitchell. The Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Topic, no good. Trailblazers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Topic.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
For the Thunder, Hollins is checked in, and Wallace subbed in for Topic. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara is checked in.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the Thunder making a change here. Topic is checked in. Williams with the ball. Kamara on him. Williams gets the bucket.
Your handle has got to be tight enough to get a little bit of separation. Jalen Williams with the pretty move.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Mitchell outside. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Count that one. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Thunder leading by 8. Takes a three. Portland grabs the miss. Avdiev's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Detroit, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they've had a rocky start to the season, moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Topic. Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Yeah, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jalen Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Mitchell. First free throw is good. Sharp's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Avdia. Trailblazers trail by 7. Going inside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. SGA against Sharp. Holmgren in the corner. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
From past the arc, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Wallace outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Sharp. And here's Henderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside, here's Wallace. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational. Mitchell right side, inside. Sorber with the bucket. Sorber's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
It fails to fall, now shooting just a little better than 50%, 5 for 9. Pass to Warwick. Down low. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Buries it down low. 15 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Mitchell outside. Williams kicks to Warwick. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 10 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here is Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Grant. He's out there with Toumani Camara. And it's Yang in at the center position. Trailblazers trail by 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
For 3, Mitchell, and the Thunder another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
A baseline jam, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Wallace. Here's Warwick, and the jam by Warwick.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And yeah, it's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now Williams for 3. And down goes the 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Not that time. It won't go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Thunder leading by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shane.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Let's lose a 3. The 3 goes down. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
6 to shoot. Missed on the 3.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. From outside, that shot no good. Trailblazers trail by 11. No good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Thunder.
It was like watching a 3-point and Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. There's the double team with Grant. Now Wiggins. Here's Warwick. Misses the 3. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Here's Papadopoulos. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll see you next time.
I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my